Nails, hair, hips, heels, ass, fat, lips, real, purse, full, big bills, bitch, I'm a big deal. Legs, face, eyes, thin waist, thick thighs. You, me, you, wish, new phone, who, this.
Hey bitches, it's Holland. What's good? So, for today's video I'm going to be talking about my 2020 K-pop wishes and things I want to see next year for groups, soloists, companies, and the K-pop industry as a whole. This video was inspired by jooniverse's recent video, so I'll leave the link in the description below. So, now let's get into the video. Number 1 is that, even though I highly doubt this will happen, I hope BTS can take another hiatus next year. So, unless you're living under a rock, you know that Big Hit recently announced that BTS's next tour will be in April next year. And there have been many things hinting at a comeback for them to happen on this upcoming Valentine's Day, giving them enough time to promote their Map of the Soul Shadow comeback in Korea. In addition to this, Jungkook will be releasing his first mixtape, and Suga will be releasing an August D Part 2 mixtape as well. In my opinion, I don't think this tour was a good idea because BTS just came off of their exhausting Love Yourself and Speak Yourself tours that occurred over a year, starting from August 25, 2018 to October 29, 2019. However, I don't think that this tour will be exceptionally long since Jin turns 28 next December, which is the age Korean men must serve in the military. So, I'm guessing it'll probably be about a few months long instead of a full year. Number 2 is a Blackpink and CLC full-length album and proper promotions. I find myself constantly getting frustrated with both Cube and YG because they aren't pushing Blackpink and CLC to their full potential. As I've stated in the past, I feel like CLC had the potential to be one of the biggest girl groups of the third generation, but because Cube would hardly promote them or put them on variety shows like they do G-Idol, they ended up stunting CLC's growth, which is why CLC have only now just earned their first win this year. As for Blackpink, I feel like YG Entertainment is making very poor decisions when it comes to Blackpink's marketing. I understand that the reason why YG wants to give Blackpink as little promotion and comebacks as possible is, so that when they finally release a comeback or a member releases a solo, Blinks immediately eat that shit up. Look what happened with D4. After Blackpink went on that long-ass hiatus in 2017 and finally released D4, that shit blew the hell up and broke YouTube records, streaming records, and album sale records because Blinks were dying from the drought that YG put them through. However, I feel like this strategy is very stupid, especially considering YG's current financial position with the price of their stock dramatically decreasing because no one wants to invest in YG's scandalous ass. Also, by giving Blackpink 2 to 3 comebacks a year, it would actually benefit them in the long run because, with Blinks being such a loyal fanbase, they would appreciate all of their Blackpink content and spend as much money as they could for their girls, which would obviously directly help YG. Number 3 is the arrests of An Junyoung, Kim Yongbum, Yang Hyunsuk, and Seungri. All I have to say is the fact that there is actual evidence of all the terrible fucked up things Seungri and Yang Hyunsuk have done and the Seoul court has still rejected their arrest applications just shows how corrupt the justice system is. As for An Junyoung and Kim Yongbum, they're on the right track, and I understand why they extended their arrest time so they can obtain more evidence for their upcoming case. But honestly, I feel this is only the beginning of the drama with them and that 2020 has something crazy in store when it comes to the development of these cases. Number 4 is I hope Red Velvet don't get put in the basement next year. The reason I think this is mainly because this year SM has been focused mainly on their boy groups with most members of EXO receiving a solo as well as them debuting 2 new groups with WayV and Super M. In addition, SM have been working on their new girl group as well, and, not to sound harsh, but we all know what happened to FX when Red Velvet debuted, and I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if SM did the same thing to Red Velvet. Also, in my opinion, SM always seems to be trying to copy and keep up with the other popular companies like YG, Jive, and Big Hit. The most obvious example of this is with SM clearly being jealous of YG's and Big Hit's international success with their groups Blackpink and BTS, and them creating Super M in order to imitate this success, but, of course, failing because the success of these groups is completely organic and cannot be emulated. So, in the end, because of them being insecure and trying to copy others' success, they will slowly but surely start to neglect Red Velvet. Number 5 is a Hyuna and Sunmi collaboration. This is because right now Sunmi and Chungha are some of the biggest K-pop female soloists right now. And if they were to collab, it would be the death of us all and would be very profitable for both MNH Entertainment and Megas Entertainment. Number 6 is for IZ*ONE and X1 to disband. When the news first broke that X1 and IZ*ONE would possibly disband, I was confused about whether or not I wanted it to happen. This is because even though they were unfairly placed into the lineups of these groups, all the trainees put so much effort and time into trying to debut. However, at the same time, all of this negative publicity is already receiving a shit ton of backlash, so if they were to continue as a group it would damage their careers and their reputations even more. So, this is why I feel like it's best for them to disband. However, in the end it's not my decision to make since CJENM Entertainment and Mnet left the decision to be made among the members, so we'll just have to see how everything plays out in the end. Number 7 is I want to see more idols dating in public. This is because I feel like the only way to break down and destroy the South Korean stigma of idols dating one another is if they see it more and more in the media, so that they'll eventually get used to the idea and stop putting these idols on these pedestals as if they're greater than human. Okay, these are the main things that I wish for. I do have a lot more, but I just wanted this to be a little cute and quick video. My next video will be me exposing the hell out of Han Seo-hee's messy ass, so stay tuned for that lol. Thanks for watching and happy holidays to you guys. If you liked this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram with the link in the description below. And remember to stay snatched.